Good afternoon.
I made it.
It looks different. You know, when the computer program looks different, you go, oh, no.
You got to love a show that starts with the words, oh, it's working.
Well, it always surprises. You know what really surprises me? Fax machines.
You know what
How
really
does that work?
You know, it really surprises us seeing you, and we're delighted.
Oh, good.
Welcome, Miss Rachel. Welcome, Brando. Jacoby
Hello.
with you. Welcome to Raising the Standards. It's a good show today.
Oh,
We're gonna
good.
talk,
Perfect.
We're going to talk about great hotels, one halfway across the country and one just up the coast.
Right.
That you happen to work for.
I'm very fond of.
Yes, you are indeed. And thank you for turning me on to it, the Beach House Hotel.
Correct.
Which we'll be speaking with Robert Green, the marketing director, coming up at halfway through the hour.
Oh, Robert.
And we will also talk. Who else would we talk to about New Orleans?
Oh,
other than our buddy,
yeah.
John Fitzpatrick.
I was thinking John Fitzpatrick.
Who's going to call us in just a scant few minutes. But before he does, speaking of binging, Sneaky Pete.
Okay.
Sneaky Pete is on
Giovanni Ribisi.
Yes, Sneaky Pete is
Apple
a 3
TV.
season. No, it's on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix?
That is co-produced by Bryan Cranston, who co-wrote the story and directed some of the episodes. Let me give you an idea. 3 seasons. The first season got 92 on Rotten Tomatoes. The second season, 94. And the third season, 100%.
Wow.
And it is terrific. If you've ever seen The Sting, it's
Okay.
about a confidence man.
Yeah, totally.
And every show is just there's going to be a scam somewhere. But they're so interesting. And it's really a wonderful production. So that's my new pick, is Sneaky Pete. And my second pick, since you are such a sports guy,
Yes.
is The Gambler and the Cowboys about Jerry Jones.
Oh, I saw the little trailer of it.
It's terrific. It's
okay,
10,
it is
10
good.
episodes, and Jerry Jones he's a bit of a megalomaniac. Oh, who would he be like? Oh, yes, he's
Himself?
He's a little bit like La Grande Orange in the White House. And very similar personalities, but it opens. He says, "I was down to my last $800,000," a phrase I will never say, by the way.
Right.
And he drilled a well, and he happened to hit a gusher that was worth $100 million.
Wow, that's amazing.
And that's how the whole thing started. He ended up buying the Cowboys. Fascinating story, and how the Cowboys and hiring Jimmy Johnson and how they got to be so great. And then when let me phrase it this way: the cocaine hit the fan with Michael Irvin and all the terrible stories that came out, and then everything went. And then he fired Jimmy Johnson.
Yes,
and everything went south. But it's a fascinating show. And not to bore you with sports, but if you're bored about sports, you're bored already. The other one is the SEC program.
Oh, I watched that one.
That phenomenal.
Great.
Any given Saturday, talking about the Southeastern Conference, and. Boy, talk about pressure. Yeah.
So much pressure
Don't
every
worry,
week.
we're going to play Auburn this week, but Alabama's next week. It's just unbelievable. And the amount of money in LSU.
Yes.
Fascinating story.
Brian Kelly, everybody.
Brian Kelly, who this year spent more money in the portal than anyone. More than Ohio State spent last year to buy the championship. Anyway, that having been said, delighted to have you folks with us today. Should be hearing from John Fitzpatrick any moment. And I'm sure Rachel will tell me when that phone call comes through.
Yeah, I will. Nothing yet.
What's new in the in the world of legalese?
Nothing. But the library's been quite interesting.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, like what have I seen? Oh, they had a mahjong group the other day in the
Mahjong or
library.
Mahjong?
What is it?
Oh, one of them's for Mandarin and the other one's for Cantonese.
Oh.
No, I thought
Mahjong.
Mahjong was Indian originally.
No,
It's not-
I never heard that.
Really?
You guys,
Did you ever play Mahjong?
no. And it was lively.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we're talking like 50 people in there
Yeah.
and like yelling.
Is it done?
Like,
Is it done with dominoes?
Yes.
I think
It is.
so.
But with funny characters, I think, on
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
Oh, it was a lively group, you guys. I had to go to the other end of the library. It was so exciting in there. I was distracted. I had to go move. I
You
couldn't
didn't
even
play with them?
I would love to, but I have to read. I mean,
You've got to wonder about a special events coordinator at a library that books a rodeo.
oh my God. Well, they have their own room.
Oh, okay.
But it was just, I mean, even with, the
glass or the
glass,
wall.
it doesn't matter. It was too exciting. I had to go, there was just too much spirit. And so I had to go to the other end and just kind of park over there because otherwise I would be distracted.
Right.
Not that they were loud in the room. You know, I'm very protective of the library, if you can't tell, very defensive. But I went to the library and I said, hey, there is finally a raucous party. The only other time that the library is that exciting
Finals week
is on, you know what it is? It's Minecraft Wednesdays. When all the kids come and they play Minecraft. It is, I have to tell you, it is one of the most heartwarming days of my life because it's kids anywhere from like 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this is an estimate based on my eyes, one of my 5 sentences. It's kids anywhere between 5 years old and like, 15, 16 teenagers, and they're all playing together
Minecraft.
and they're stoked and they have this really cool.
What is Minecraft?
It's, I don't know. It's
a
some
video
game.
game on the
It's
computer.
some game that the kids
Yeah.
play.
Libraries. Come on.
It's so cool.
Free internet.
You should see these kids, and they love it. I mean, they're having such a good time. And this is another thing too. Oftentimes, and I don't mean to be, I don't mean to put anything in a box, but I would say that oftentimes the Minecraft kids are probably more of the indoor kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're inside. They're on their
Don't see
computers.
a lot of video game playing outdoors.
No, and not so much socially. I mean, it's getting to be more social. So it's so nice to see them in such a social setting
Yeah.
That's neat.
with
Makes
all
you
of their
proud.
friends sharing this amazing thing. So that's going on. Yeah.
So now you're in year 2, am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're too. Just a baby.
Any easier?
Oh, harder. Oh my God, so hard.
But have you fallen into a routine that? I mean, it's got to be a lot more daunting.
Oh, I'm
first
totally in a
quarter.
routine.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God, it's there's a lot less questions. It's like, okay, am I going to be okay? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? It's like, yeah, you need to do all those things. Like,
Yeah.
should I sit and like actually spend the 3 hours going through all of my notes and organizing them so that when they call on me in class, I hopefully
Yes.
I have the tools to not look like a complete idiot.
Right.
Which I still look like a complete idiot all the time. My professor the other day, here's an example. Mr. Jacoby, give me the definition of the word knowledge.
Do you literally want me to do that?
Yeah, right now.
With-
This is what they did to me the other day. Miss Shelton, what's the definition of the word knowledge? I was like,
It is
it's,
the resulting product of learning.
okay, okay, so I went with something like that too. But isn't that amazing? Like, it's one of those things where it's so, like, it's a word that you know.
Yeah.
I looked at him the other day. This is the second time he's asked me to define an English word, and the second time that I've been like, wait, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
So let me give you the actual, I'll tell you what he told me his definition was. But what I did is I kind of went through and said, things like that. It's a belief. It's learned. It's, it's based, but I always want to say knowledge. It's a true justified belief.
Okay.
Interesting.
A true,
belief.
but that's what they do. They'll call on you like that. And the questions are always like that. Miss Shelton, define knowledge. Oh.
It's like.
And then they stare at you. And the whole class stares at you.
What is the speech where you have to describe how to do something? It's a demonstration speech or something like that.
Yeah.
You have to put into words how to tie a shoe, and you go, ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, or like how to make a peanut butter and jelly
That's
sandwich.
right. The rabbit goes through, yeah.
Oh my God. And they love silence. That's another thing. Oh my God. They will let you sit in silence. I mean, when he told me, they will let you
It's one
sit
of
in
those few
silence.
times-
I think that's just acclimating you for the courtroom.
Oh my God. This girl the other day, he called on her. She said, hey, I had a tough week. I actually didn't read this case, but if you want, we could all wait while I skim through it and try to get it together, and we could just wait. And he goes, yeah, we'll do that. And I was like, wait, what? No, let's not do that. This poor girl. Oh, yay. Oh, good. All right, here you go.
Let's see if he answers the phone. Bring this up.
Oh, good. So we're going to do it. Okay, cool.
Do it
I like
this
that we're
way.
going to get the whole experience.
And its listeners get the background. How are they doing this?
Well, I can't hear the phone, though, huh? Maybe it doesn't do it until you actually... Oh, now I can. Oh, my God. Okay, good. Well, I'm good. I'm glad we added the sound effect.
Yeah.
We must add the sound effect. So, what are you up to, Brandon?
Oh, just work a lot.
Yeah.
And then hang out with Doug.
Good.
Please leave your message for 5.
Sorry.
Survey says.
I should have left that on. And John, everybody in the world would have your cell phone number.
Oh, because it was going to say, please leave your message for.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
That would have been so. He might have had to change his phone number.
Well, the hotel would have been popular.
My goodness.
Well, since we're talking about hotels halfway across the country, the Eliza Jane, which of course I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
John is, and I'm sure he's run into something much more important than us. He's shopping for new eye patches, no doubt. But the concierge in the Big Easy. And when I wanted to talk to him about him today, and if we don't get to him today, we'll get to him in the near future, certainly before I go back to New Orleans in December. But the whole idea of if you're not on Bourbon Street, I want to ask him, give me some ideas of what to do, because sometimes you just get locked in.
Absolutely, you know?
This happens to people in New York. Well, I went to Times Square. Well, where else? Well, is there other stuff?
Absolutely.
Lots of squares.
Yeah. My favorite New York story, we have some dear friends, the lovely and talented Mrs. Jacoby and I, and we were talking in New York about somebody. They said, well, we went there and we didn't like it. I go, how on earth can you not like New York?
Oh.
Yeah.
And they said the magic line, which summed up why. They said, well, when we picked up the rental car, I went, oh! Never want to do that. I can't even imagine
So
that.
funny.
Yeah, so... but when you were in Europe, what, 10, 15 years ago?
Something like that, yeah. 2013.
And where were you?
I don't know how long ago that was.
No.
Yeah. 12 years ago.
12 years
where did
ago.
I go? I went...
Were you in Rome?
Yeah, we went to Rome.
You went to the Colosseum?
Went in Rome. Yeah, we went in Rome. We did go to the Colosseum.
Little Roman holiday.
And we went to the chapel.
Yeah. Did you go to the Vatican?
We went to the Vatican.
Was that great? What
Beautiful.
is it? Are there things that you had on your bucket list that would, and I'll preface this by saying, I was at Stonehenge. At Stonehenge, you have to go through a turnstile now to get in. Now, this is like a natural wonder, and you're buying a ticket, right?
Yeah.
And the stones you imagine being 30 feet tall, which is that? They're like 9 feet tall.
Oh,
and they've
my
got
God.
initials carved in them. And I went,
Yeah.
It's kind of like going to Washington and finding out that the White House is a studio apartment.
Yeah,
kinda.
so
I
true.
mean, it is a lot smaller than what people imagine.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah, but have you been somewhere that just didn't live up to your expectations?
The White House.
The White House isn't that small.
It's a small, and then, I mean, I did have
Washington, to me, is overwhelming. I mean, there's
fun.
so much cool stuff.
I was always there in like February through April when the cherry blossoms would bloom. That was pretty cool. I mean, the only other thing that I liked about it was I was like 14, and so I got to see like the special service.
Museum.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I did see that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just like the people doing the tumbles in front of the White House, the security guards or the special service or whatever they're called.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was fun.
They do the tumbles inside the White House. Don't they?
I love it.
How about you? Did Vatican impress you? Was the Colosseum impressive?
Yeah. I thought it was impressive for sure.
Was there anything when you were in Europe you went,
No, super impressive. You know, it's funny though, because I think in the moment it was hard for me to see something so old and realize how old it was.
Yeah.
Because we're such a young country that and to me, 300 years ago is old.
Yeah.
You know, like reading some of the stuff.
1,000, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, and I'm reading cases from the 1800s. I mean, it's like it's one of my. I'm taking a real property class, and what they start with a lot is that when people moved here, it was all about discovering something and then taking it. That was real property. I mean, so the first, and then there were people who actually tried to buy property from the Native Americans, which is cool. I mean, there were people who actually wanted to, they wanted to say like, here's, this is which the Native Americans didn't even see themselves as owners of the land. They just lived on the land with amongst everything else. They didn't think about property ownership. It was just, that was which is cool culturally. That's such a cool thing. But the Europeans, they were like, we see this, we're going to take it, and we're going to own it. So, so it was interesting because the people who did try to purchase property from the Native Americans then later were told that they didn't own it because you can only purchase property from the new government. Sorry, and that's not possible. So then there were all of these court cases for people who went, wait, we tried to do it the right way and purchase it from the people who we thought it belonged to, and instead we don't actually own this. So those are like the early court cases where. hey, we thought we were buying this. We traded.
The other thing that
Kinda wild.
has an effect on when you see things, whether you're impressed or not, are the crowds. For instance,
Totally.
Stonehenge. I assumed that I would be there at dawn. They'd be sacrificing a virgin.
Exactly.
Just as the sun came up. But people are pushing baby strollers and eating lollipops and ice cream. This is not what I expected.
And
a pretzel
I think
cart.
They're mercifully. It's like going to Dachau and there's like a 7-Eleven across the street.
No.
No, but I mean there are like gift shops near the death camps, which I find just incredible.
Yeah,
but obviously it's holy soil, but not but around them you can't control that. But again, it's crowds standing in line, things like that.
And that's probably the most disappointing part about it is that's what then you see trash cans and you see trash on the ground and you see people eating, and then you see snack carts and hot dog stands, and you kind of go, oh shoot, this is not. It becomes more of an amusement park. That was probably the hardest part for me, was seeing it become more of an amusement park than a historical site. But I was hearing that last time I went to what's the very famous Mayan ruin? I think it's near Tulum.
Machu Picchu?
It's near Tulum.
Machu Picchu, isn't it?
Well, it's in Mexico.
Yeah. Oh, it's in
not
Mexico.
Peru, so Mexico. Yeah. So there's one that's
those pyramid things?
It's beautiful. It's like a very cool and so there was a period of time where you would go there and it was just completely unprotected. Like people would be climbing on it and like pull, it's like, oh my god. And so now that thankfully that's like no more.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast the other day and they were saying actually now they're really protecting those sites because they were getting damaged.
Yeah, I bet.
So that's the tourists kind of do it for you.
And when they bring in the really clever architectural designs into like the pyramid, I was in the pyramids south of
Cairo?
No, in Mexico.
In Veracruz.
And it was like they did what they did at Mount Rushmore, where the visitor center is glass, one wall.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it. They've done the same thing now that they've built the museum. It's a Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Where, it's part of the immersion of the whole experience, and that's pretty neat.
Yeah. Totally
Las
cool.
Vegas is like, see, when I grew up, because I'm a big Sinatra guy, and when I grew up, first time I went to Las Vegas, I put a tuxedo on because I thought that that was what Vegas is. And then in subsequent years, the fanny packs and oh my god,
exactly.
The 90s happened.
Nobody dressed. When I grew up, it was still black and white. No, but I remember going to movies in high school dressed up.
Yeah, see, that's so cool.
I remember wearing a sport coat.
Yeah,
and you don't remember this, but they used to have intermissions in films.
Only at the drive-in.
No, I wouldn't get out of the car. But no, Century Theaters used to have, if it was a big film like Camelot or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever. What's the famous Barbra Streisand film? Don't Rain on My
Yeah, Don't Rain.
Yeah,
Funny Girl. Yep.
There was an intermission in that. Or if you go to like a David Lean film like Gandhi, that was a big deal. But you dress up, and I'm just amazed that people will go to a 3 Michelin star restaurant in shorts.
Oh my god, I know. Isn't that incredible? It's really, the world has gotten very casual, to be honest with you. Yeah.
And it's I like the idea of dressing up and making an evening. It makes it a little more special.
My brother loves to dress up.
Yeah.
Like he'll definitely, like if we go somewhere.
What size does he wear now? An 8?
I don't know.
He looks good.
He does. I know, it's cute. Like he likes to put on nice shoes.
He wears most of your clothes. Is he
still
Joey?
Doing the
cross-dressing thing?
No. He likes to dress up. Like he'll like to put on a nice sweater and some nice, he's definitely
pullover, the
classy dude. Yeah, he's a lot classier than I. What I do is I have a very long coat that I really like.
Which I love.
And I will wear complete garbage underneath the coat. Like black pants, my sweatshirt's garbage, and then I put my coat on over it. And I look pretty presentable, actually. Presentable. I could show up at church, no problem. Yeah.
Paris had that same effect on me as people. This is Paris, folks. Oh, shouldn't you dress nicer?
Yeah, or like going to the opera.
When I was in Paris, Jacoby, I saw everyone in sport coats.
Yeah,
blue sport coats.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody
Did you go with a glee club or what?
No, it was just like everywhere I went. It was especially on the Champs-Élysées. I just saw everyone in blue sport coats. It made me want to get a blue sport coat.
Yeah.
In Paris and New York, people that do dress great.
True.
My point is, you run into an awful lot of tourists.
Yeah.
They're just yokels. Fanny packs just drive me.
Americans.
Yeah.
Maybe Canadians, too.
They're low life Europeans too. They've got trailer trash in Europe.
They do.
That's so
I've
funny.
seen
They
it.
don't know that. They don't know that at all. So, Rachel, what are you binging?
Okay, I'm still watching Chief of War.
Oh, you like that?
I do, but you know what? To tell you the truth, and I don't mean to, everybody has their own thing, but
Does the language get old?
oh no, that you'll get over that because that goes away. Don't worry about that. The subtitles only for like the first 2 episodes, then they go away. So don't worry about those. The issue that I have is it's starting to get a little boring.
Yeah.
I've been falling asleep, which I know is not good. Like that's once I start to fall asleep, and really, it's actually good because it's just less action. There's less like war, and so there is war in Chief of War. I think we're waiting for a big war. Is probably what's happening.
Okay.
It's kind of like in Game of Thrones. There would be these episodes where you're just watching them just drink wine and maybe
Peter Dinklage hook up with somebody.
yeah, a lot of like wine and sex, and
Yeah.
then that's kind of where I'm at right now
And
in
you
the
reach
show.
the point.
There's no
Okay, if you've got no sex, cue the damn dragon. We get on
the
with it.
dragon. Oh yeah, gosh, I know. You didn't watch Game of Thrones though, did you? It was such a good show.
But it was. I got to tell you, you would start to explain it to me, and I would.
Oh, trust me.
I would lose it because. Well, this family, and then you've asked these people. It was a little bit like if you.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. Watch Lord of the Rings sometime.
Yeah.
With the subtitles on, and you'll go. Really, I had no idea that's what they were saying.
Yeah, no, completely. No, it's definitely It's Lord of the Rings is incredible too, but those are all book based, so that's why they're so intricate.
Yeah.
It's like the novel is.
The script's already written for the script writers.
What did they say? There's that saying that's let's see, the person the best if they're in a novel. Let's see if I can find it. Because you get to the novel, you get to hear what's going on in their head.
Yeah.
And so to try to put that into a movie or a show is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting to hear from Robert Greene. I'll tell you what's going to happen is the phone's going to ring. It's going to be Fitzpatrick, and it's going to screw me all up.
And what are you going to do?
I
You're probably
have
going
no
to people
idea.
please, huh?
I will please.
You're going to
everybody.
say, I'm
Blame
so
it
sorry.
I'm blaming it on Brandon.
You'll
That's
blame
easy to do. It's the
Brando.
hotel.
blame it on Brandon.
I checked in already, and I had the master suite.
Oh.
It doesn't look like anything on the website.
So how do you like your hotel, Brandon?
I love my hotel. It's so
Beach House
nice.
Hotel, which, as I was talking to my buddy Robert, and your website, by the way, is wonderful.
I know it is.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and it's wonderful, and it's okay from well, it doesn't mean from here because people are listening all over the world. But if you were in Santa Cruz, how long does it take you to get to work?
An hour?
It's about an hour. Okay, just
Okay.
Yeah.
straight shot up the coast.
Straight shot. You
It's
can't
in
miss it.
Pacifica?
No,
No, just a town south.
Oh.
Or like, there's a couple smaller towns that nobody really knows.
Oh.
So it's basically one town south of Pacifica. It's right next, just due south of the airport.
Due
half.
south.
These 2 girls checked in the other day. I started working the front desk.
Oh,
at night.
nice. Fun.
So,
Were you able to take your break? Or?
I
No,
don't
I'm
get.
good. Oh,
Never
okay.
mind. So basically, these 2 girls checked in, and I asked. You have to ask if they have a car, if they're going to have it stored in the parking lot. And so I asked them if they had a car, and they're like, "No car. We Ubered here." And of course, I was like, "Where did you Uber from?" And they're like, "The airport." And I was like, "Really? The airport? Which airport? Half Moon Bay? Really? You guys flew here? Where's your pilot?"
They have the.
She's the pilot.
Shut up.
Yeah, I guess
So
one of
crazy.
the girls, she just graduated from CU Boulder, and she wanted to become a pilot, and her dad works for Southwest.
Oh.
And we were chit-chatting a little bit more further about what airline to work for, and we pretty much centered on working for Southwest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because you don't have to be farther than 6 hours away from home.
Wow. Oh, I did not realize that.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
because I was like, first, like, why not Emirates or something like that? And they were just like, well, Emirates and Etihad and all the Middle Eastern airlines, they don't like to pay their pilots very well.
Really?
Yeah, even though they go on like these 14-hour flights like across the ocean and everything like that, they just have low wages. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Maybe it's the perks.
Certainly a good thing for a consumer to know. Who has the most underpaid pilots?
Yeah, totally.
Anything I want to do. So you're, and I'm, again, we're waiting for Robert Greene, marketing director of the Beach House Hotel, to give us a call.
Yep.
If his voice sounds different, it's John Fitzpatrick from the Eliza Jane
Yeah.
in New Orleans. So we will get to both of them either today or one of them today and one down the road, or none of them if no one remembers to call me.
Yeah.
They will.
So
They will.
You, I want to say it's been around since 2005.
The hotel?
Yeah.
97.
Oh, has it been around that long?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it looks, for a little UCSC tie-in, it looks just like College 8.
College 8.
It looks
Okay,
just like
very
College
cool.
8.
I
Yeah.
love it.
We have a suspicion that it was the same construction company that built it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So you guys, did a lot of you guys go to College 8, and that's how you've...
I used to be on campus a lot.
Okay.
And so I just know about that side of campus. And
I love it.
College 8 has the best dining hall.
They do.
Yeah,
I used to
they
go to
do,
that
by
dining
far.
hall. I used to
By
go
far.
there. Yep. Very
Way better
cool.
than hiking up the hill and going to Merrill.
Oh,
Nobody
I
likes that.
know. Well, College 8, when I was there, I think was the newest.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they would have just opened 910. But there was like no reason to go to 910.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait, I was there in 05.
You guys have totally lost me. Is this
They opened-
University of Santa Cruz?
UCSC has like 9
Yeah.
colleges.
Okay, all right.
So there's like Oaks. My mom went to Oaks. I went to Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
College 9 and 10, are those kind of newer?
They opened them in 200002.
2002. How does he
these-
know all this?
He's got notes.
Jesus.
Is this all from
What is going on? How does he know these dates? I'm so confused. You're like a dictionary. But you know what? Also, I never look him up. You know, I never fact check Brandon because he's so confident. And so it's so funny is I always think about it later. I'm like, wait, what if he was just lying to me?
I can't wait to your first case in court, and you look at the prosecutor and say, Jesus, how does this guy know all that?
Oh my! Can you believe? But I don't know if I'll ever go to court. I don't know. I don't know if I do litigation.
You don't want to be a trial lawyer?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm smart enough.
You are.
You know,
You
thanks,
just have to
guys.
be
I just
smarter
said that
than
so
the
you
other
guys would
guy,
tell me
that's
I was
all.
smart.
Just think of it like that.
Well, and prepared. You got to be prepared. Now, would I be prepared? We don't know.
Well, you talk to your brother. He was a Boy Scout.
Oh, my brother should be a litigator. He's so much. That's another thing. I'm not very argumentative. You know, my brother likes to mix it up. I'm not a big
We'll
debater.
jump in when we disagree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
Well,
know,
I'm not
yeah.
pretty.
I'm
What?
not that
What?
good looking. Yeah, I'm not that great. Anyway. But I have been using the hyaluronic acid, so I do think my skin looks a little... Have you guys noticed my face?
Youthful, yes.
It looks pretty good, right? Thanks,
Yeah,
Brandon.
well,
Thanks.
just fishing for compliments.
Yeah. Well, I do like that, so, you know. Anyway. Oh, you have a phone call.
Oh, too late.
Oh, it's Robert Greene.
Oh,
Perfect.
Here you are.
so we've been stalling talking about the beach hotel in Half Moon Bay, the beach house, and with me on the line, Robert Greene. Robert,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you today?
Well, I'm fine. Say hello to Rachel, my co-host.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Rachel, who doesn't want to be a litigator.
That's right, and say
I don't
hello
think so.
to,
That's
to
right.
Brando, who works for you guys.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You know, have you two
Absolutely. Hi,
met?
Brandon.
I've met him many times.
Oh, okay.
Oh, many times.
Well, it turns
Brandon,
out. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead.
I was just going to say, it turns out, Brandon said, you need to find out more about this place. And I've had listeners over the years, even when I was at Caramel, say, you got to check this place out.
Yep.
And so you gave me Robert's name.
Yep.
And I called him, and Robert says to me, did you used to work in Palo Alto? Yeah, I had an office there. Turns out Robert and I have known each other for years.
Exactly.
And, when you were at the Hyatt.
The Hyatt in Palo Alto, we wandered the same halls in the offices for a couple years.
Yeah.
Good times, absolutely.
Well, tell me, I have, as I said, and as I said on Facebook, I've heard so many wonderful things from Brandon as well about the venue. Now, Brandon says,
Yes.
I don't know if you heard when you said this. You said 1997. Robert, didn't you tell me 2005? That you
No. 1997
No.
is when the Beach
Good.
House in Half Moon Bay
Good for you.
opened.
Facts or
And then we opened a sister hotel in Hermosa Beach in
All right.
1999.
Well, if you have not been to this hotel, I will simply say it is why the tide comes in. This is a magnificent facility. Full disclosure, I have not been there. I say that based on an extraordinary website, and kudos to whoever did your website.
And the drone fly-in, I love that. That's my favorite part.
That's very cool. Well, tell me how. When did you go to work for him?
So I started working there in 2003. I had moved to Half Moon Bay and spent some years working for other hotel companies, and saw this beautiful hotel down the street, and reached out and said, "Do you need any help with your marketing?" And they said, "Yes, we do." And next thing you know, I've been there for over 22 years. So it's a fantastic hotel, fantastic ownership group, great product, beautiful place.
Well, it's so interesting for so many people, particularly people who live in the Santa Cruz area, to go actually north of Santa Cruz. You have to be Lewis and Clark. They go, "Oh, really? Isn't that the end of the world?" No, there's other things up there.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it does. And you are just a hop, skip, and a kayak ride from the Bay Area. Tell me about the facilities. And what you literally and figuratively bring to the table in that venue.
Well, what we do, first off, it's only 54 rooms, which is fantastic. We're right on Pillar Point Harbor, overlooking the harbor next to Sam's Chowder House, which is probably the best restaurant in Half Moon Bay. 80% of our rooms have water views, whether it's a partial ocean view, an ocean view, or what we call a penthouse ocean view. So pretty much every guest gets a water view. The guest rooms are oversized, 450 square feet. They all have king beds. They all have a step-down living room. And in your living room, you've got a pull-out couch plus a fireplace, and actually a wood-burning fireplace, which is great. And then every room also has either a patio or a balcony. So if you're on the first floor, you've got a patio. If you're on the second or third level, because it's only 3 stories, you end up with a balcony. So you've got great views, spacious guest rooms, and it's boutique and intimate. It's not 200 rooms, 300 rooms. It's only 54 guest rooms.
You know, it's interesting. Sometimes with some properties that are on the ocean, you kind of have to trade something for another, saying, "Well, you got an ocean view. Well, this room is, is like a studio. It's not, it doesn't really live up to what I'm looking at, right?" But you guys, from the description and from what Brando's told me, you got the great rooms, and literally the room, not only its location, but the space you have when you're in there. You have plenty of room.
Exactly.
And I'm going to guess you have great shower heads.
We got nice shower heads. The bathrooms have a separate shower, separate bathtub, and 2 sinks.
Oh.
So, yeah.
And that is such a big deal. Sink.
Yeah. So that, and the nice thing, too, with the hotel is it doesn't matter. The guest rooms, like you say, Mike, they're all the same. They're all 450 square feet. They've all got the step down. They've got the king bed. The physical room, whether you're in a standard room or a penthouse ocean room, the room is the same. So the price point only varies based on your location and your view. So like you say, some hotels you end up in this little tiny studio room in a corner, and then you go down the hall or across the hall, and you have a room that's completely different. All of our rooms are the same.
And yeah, if you like myself, you've stayed all around the country and in many parts of the world, but you run in New York. New York and San Francisco are notorious for very small rooms.
Oh yeah,
unless you want to pay very large.
With a view of an alley.
Yeah, with a view of an alley. It's I can't quite see the alley. Well, open the window.
There's a reason why we paid this rate.
That's exactly right. In terms of amenities, what have you got on site there?
Well, what's nice for all of our guests is first off, parking's complimentary. So there's so many hotels nowadays are charging you $50, $60 to park your car.
That's a good point. Yeah.
We have complimentary continental breakfast every single morning, and it's a wonderful continental breakfast. Basically, fresh muffins and juice and cereal and coffees. We've got a chef, Peter, who does, fresh organic peanut butter and jams and jellies and stuff like that. So that's complimentary. It's part of your room rate, which is fantastic. And then we've got this wonderful outdoor patio. It's called the Terrace. And so it's a great place to grab your breakfast. And you can grab your breakfast and take it back to your room. Or you can sit in the lobby itself. Or you go sit outside on the terrace and you're overlooking the ocean. You look at Pillar Point Harbor. You're looking at the entirety of Half Moon Bay. So it's a great place to have your breakfast in the morning or a glass of wine in the afternoon, evening. And then we also have a heated pool. So there's a heated pool for all of our guests, plus a hot tub. So the hot tub is, you got a hot tub. You're sitting in your hot tub looking right over the ocean.
I was going to say, that's great.
Particularly, so nice amenities. And again, it's boutique and it's very, service oriented because, small staff, small amount of guests to service.
People underplay and underrate how much that's worth to whether you're a regular or you go there once a year to actually see a familiar face and be greeted by a pleasant, really caring person. That speaks volumes.
Yeah, what you find, and Brandon will tell you, with our staff, there's very little turnover. I mean, our front desk manager's been there 20 years. Our conference service manager's been there 20 years. Our finance director's been there 25 years. I've been there 23 years. Our executive housekeeper's been there. 23 years. I've been there 23 years, 22 years, and she's been there the whole time. So,
and Brandon's been there since Tuesday, so it works out.
Yeah. Sales. We've literally had two sales. Since I've been there, we've had two sales managers in 22 years.
That's great.
So yeah, it's a real family oriented business.
Now, you mentioned Sam's. I take it you don't have a restaurant on property?
Correct.
We do not have a restaurant on property.
You have a bar?
But
we have a selection of small.
Yeah, we'll provide breakfast every single day.
So we have a selection of wine, we have beer, and spirits.
Yeah, that's
and
what I say.
mixers.
So we provide the breakfast every single day. We do have wine. We'll have some local wineries. So we have wine that you can buy by the bottle. We've got beers, Hop Dog. We have local breweries where you can get beer from, and so we have it at the hotel. And then we do have other amenities, cheese platters, fruit platters, things like that, that the chef can prepare as well. So we do have food like that, but we don't have a restaurant. But the beautiful thing is Half Moon Bay has so many restaurants. Sam's is physically right next door, and we're physically walking distance to, we're right in the harbor there. So you got Barber's Fish Trap that's been there forever, Mezza Luna, Half Moon Bay Brewing Company. The list goes on. There's many restaurants right in the harbor where you don't even have to get in your car. And then if you do want something else, you can go down to downtown Half Moon Bay, which is just 2 miles away, and Citrella's, Sushi Main, Pasta, there's Pasta Moon. There's just so many different restaurants there as well.
Let's talk about if you're not on a honeymoon and you spend all your time in the room, but you perhaps you want to get out. I know two great, you and I both play golf, and two great courses. The courses at Half Moon Bay are marvelous. What else? There's hiking, horseback riding?
Absolutely. There's, basically you do have horseback riding on the coast. You have the Half Moon Bay Kayak Company right outside our front door. So you can literally step right out, get on a kayak. You've got the 7 Mile Coastal Trail, which also is right in front of the hotel. So you can literally walk, ride a bike, jog, run, whatever you want to do right on the 7 Mile Coastal Trail. You've got Purisima State Park 5 miles away, where you've got wonderful hiking. You can also hike up Montera Mountain. So there's just a lot of great outdoor adventure. Surfers Beach is right next to the hotel as well. So a lot of locals go there. And then, of course, 3/4 of a mile away, right around the corner, is famous Mavericks. So Mavericks Break is right out there, but obviously not for the faint of heart.
Rachel, this sounds to be right up your alley.
Absolutely.
You do all those things. You could You could meet some young.
Oh, I thought Rachel was interested in Mavericks.
We are next to Surfers Beach.
She likes young surfer guys.
I don't like heights. This was my big problem.
Okay, I don't either.
I do not, and he loves to say that I'm interested in the young men. He wants me to be a cougar. But I'm really just a beach girl.
I apparently am the only one.
I'm really just a beach girl.
You are a beach girl.
Okay,
oh gosh. Yeah, no, this sounds like the perfect joint for me, honestly.
Yeah. And the hotel only has 3 stories, so you don't have to be afraid of heights.
It's a great spot for, for couples, for romantic getaways, great for families because of the pool, the hot tub, the beach. The Pillar Point Harbor is right in front of the hotel. It's protected by breakwaters, and so you got sandy beaches right there. And it's also really good. The hotel is also really good for small conferences and meetings and events. We have 4 meeting rooms. The Ocean Terrace is connected to our terrace patio. And so each of the meeting rooms have fireplaces, and, we specialize in groups of 50 and under. So it's a really good place for a getaway, and, pretty much every financial institution in San Francisco or any high-tech company in the Silicon Valley has been to the hotel over the years. It's kind of a little who's who of, small board meetings and retreats.
The word that has been, in my experience, you and I both having dealt in hospitality for a very long time, that has come into vogue and is part of the vernacular of that business is the word boutique, which I love. Mm-hmm. And I see that word and I go, yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for.
Yep. I would agree with that. It's small. It's luxury and it's boutique, and you're not in with the masses. You're not checking in with 250 rooms. You're not overrun by a conference, where you've got the name badges and the conferences, and you've got 180 people, and they're kind of moving. And the other thing we do too is we really try to avoid. We don't specialize in any sort of large events that are going to disrupt the other guests. So, if you're coming for a quiet getaway, we want to make sure you get your quiet getaway versus being next to, a room and a party with, the DJ banging it out till 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Michael, Michael, I don't know why you haven't been there.
Such a good question.
That's $1 million question.
It's probably the $1 million answer as well, but we'll do that. The lovely and talented Mrs. Jacoby has a birthday coming up soon, so we will come visit you. Folks want to find out more. I don't want to go over rates now, but I'm sure they're available online.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What's the website?
Yep, you just visit www.beach-house.com. So we've got the website right there, or the phone number is 650-712-0220. And our staff is more than willing to answer any questions as you're booking your reservation, or you can just do it right online.
Well, and to give you the idea of the class of this show, Rachel, is just because Robert was on, we brought an employee in. How cool is that?
Wow,
Very
I know.
special.
It was nice that he was willing to do that, break away.
That's right.
Yes, thank you.
He's charging overtime.
Gosh.
Absolutely. Well, Michael, it's great to let you know a little bit more about the Beach House. And Brandon, always good to hear your voice.
Absolutely.
And Rachel, nice to meet you over the phone.
Nice to meet you.
Rachel, you know what Robert just did? This never happened to us.
What?
He just wrapped it up.
No, I know. Robert's
Normally I'm going,
I love it.
Well, take care of yourself. We got to run. No.
Robert's like, I got places to be, guys.
Do you have any more questions? Any more, I could talk about the Beach House for days. So,
and we will talk.
Questions, I'm more than willing to answer.
We will talk about it for days in the weeks to come. I promise you that. And we'll, you're welcome, Art. We've got a microphone here for you. You become a regular and you get back to us.
Absolutely.
Before the holidays and what's going on. Robert Green from the Beach House Hotel in Half Moon Bay. Next time I talk about it, I will have stayed there and I know be waxing even more eloquently. Thank you, my friend. Good chatting with you.
Absolutely. Good chatting with you guys as well.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Okay. You too. Bye-bye.
That was good.
What a good dude.
He actually signed off.
I know. No, he was awesome.
No,
honestly, he's great.
Wait a minute.
One of the best callers we've had.
Done.
Absolutely.
No, you're done, pal.
No, he's ready. He's on it.
Probably taking his kid to baseball practice.
You want to do a weekend liner note?
I would love to.
Did I send you something?
You did.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, you sent. Do you want me to tell you what you sent me?
I'm hoping it's Cleo Lane and John Dankworth.
It is.
Good. Today, a very personal column remembering my brush with jazz royalty. And I mean that quite literally. It was 20 years ago that I had the good fortune of booking Dame Cleo Lane and Sir John Dankworth for a concert of jazz on the Plaza in Los Gatos. And they were, as you'd expect, terrific. But that's not the fondness of my memories. It was the night before the concert that was so very special. My partner Terry Hope and myself had arranged for a small private dinner at our friends Larry and David's house. It was a lovely evening. I sat next to Cleo and chatted about jazz and England. My mother was English. Then out of nowhere, Dame Cleo says to me, asked John about shagging the princess.
Oh.
Which, needless to say, I did. While I won't share his response, I will share a video, or in your case today, an audio, of a 1974 performance by John and Cleo doing the Anthony Newley and Leslie Barracou's tune, Feeling Good. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. I've worked with a good many artists over the years, but John and Cleo will always occupy a very special place in my heart. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Enjoy.
Birds flying high, you know what I feel. Sun in the sky, you know what I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know what I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know what I feel. A river running free, you know what I feel. Blossoms on the tree, you know what I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new world for me. Feeling good. Dragonflies up in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And so world is a new world, and a bold world for me. Stars when you shine, you know what I feel. Sand on the pond, you know what I feel. Freedom is mine, that's what I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Feeling good, I'm feeling no pain at all, I'm feeling good. Feeling no pain at all, I'm feeling good. It's a good life where the living is easy. My man's good looking, and I'm a
We back.
We back.
We're almost at the fair time, guys, just so
Cleo
you
Lane,
know.
John Dankworth.
That was beautiful,
Yeah,
Jacobs.
she
I'm
passed
so glad.
away a couple of weeks ago. And,
Wow.
were you at that concert?
I don't remember, but her voice is so familiar. Cleo Lane. God, I think I might have
Yeah,
been.
you might have been there.
What roughly year was that? For a
Roughly,
little trivia.
I was going to say it's 15 years ago, maybe.
Okay, yeah, it probably
so you may
was.
have been there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It all runs together.
Yeah, no, I know. I found my 2009 Jazz on the Plaz pin the other day.
Okay, well, that was what, 6? Yeah, you probably were there then.
Yeah. I have a 2000. It's a
had
bummer.
all of them.
Well, I thought I had one from every year, but the little collection that I found was like 2009, 10, 11, 12. I have like a good run.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in the Beanie Baby collection world, I think I'll do pretty well when we get there.
Have you followed up anymore?
On the Beanie Babies?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I just
They're
waiting for you to
investments.
tell me how rich you get.
Yeah,
you got
know.
to talk your daughter into giving you her Beanie
speaking of which,
Babies.
did anybody buy a Powerball?
Oh, no, I
1.8 billion.
Oh, my
Now,
God.
here's the caveat. You guys could do this if you want. You could take it
Yeah.
over 30 years. I am not going to take it till I'm 104. So, is that right? Oh, that's 20. No, that's 30 years. But, okay, so let's say I win. Oh, dear God.
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
I can cash out for about $500 million. Wow. But then you have to pay taxes on that, which kind of I thought if you
taxes-
only took half, I thought taxes were gone. No, I think I would probably net like 3.
Well, you don't have to pay your California taxes on it. You just have to pay federal taxes on it.
I'd get my transmission fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be, oh my God, can you imagine? I think Jacobs would be a really fun
I would be a
winner.
perfect guy to win
'Cause-
because we'd be flying to Scotland.
I think so. And I
Trying
feel
to
like,
find his scotch.
Oh, that's right.
you know,
Keela, we're going to Jalisco today.
I'd want to have some fun. Like, I wouldn't need you to put me on allowance or anything.
No,
I mean, maybe payroll. I mean, I don't know. At that point, you know, does it really
Retainer,
matter?
no.
Like, I mean, does it?
Doesn't
I don't
make
know.
a
Does it make a
difference.
difference
Needed
if
an
you throw me a
attorney,
couple
got
grand a
one.
month?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Nothing.
I don't need
That's
much.
nothing.
I will still work. How about that? I'll keep working.
To paraphrase a great standard, you'd be so easy to keep.
I think I would be easy to keep. I don't require much.
No.
You know,
No.
I do like food.
All right, 10 grand a month, but that's it.
That's all I need. That's all I need. And I'll still work.
And this chair.
Yeah.
And that dog.
Oh, yeah,
That's
for
it.
sure.
All
That's
and
all
this,
I need.
And this land.
Ideally,
That is
some land.
all I need.
Why not get me some
What is
land?
this,
Is there any
the
problem with getting me some land? I think I would do
Land,
good
you need
things.
land now. You
A
want
little land, a little
land.
Well,
That's
now
all
that I'm
now.
realizing how much you're winning, I'm
That's
kind
right.
of thinking
See?
more.
You
And,
open
you know,
a vineyard. Oh, my
I
That's
know.
all I'm asking.
You know what I think we should do?
Start spending the money now.
I think when you win, we shouldn't tell anybody because
Oh,
I don't
I
want
think
all
that's a
these
good- no, I don't want-
leeches
yeah,
coming
you're telling
and
me.
leeching off of you.
Yes, you're right.
Just me.
That's right. And Brandon.
Me. Well, Brandon's here, so he can be in it too. He could be a leech too. But we don't want any other leeches.
No, I don't want them.
No leeches. Just me,
I only have
Brandon,
so much blood.
and your kids and your wife, of
John
course.
Fitzpatrick's calling me.
Nobody
right now.
else. We can put him on for a second. We got a
Is
moment.
he okay.
Yeah, you can
call
plug him
this-
in.
Okay, plug him in.
Yeah,
What's
plug
the-
him in. Give him a little second. You've got
Hang on.
three. He's got
Okay,
2 minutes.
so you there, John?
Hello?
John, you have exactly 120 seconds.
He
Did
does.
you forget about me?
Sorry, I had a medical issue.
No,
with
that's
my
no
eye.
problem. Are you
Hi,
okay?
John.
Yeah, I think so. I'll get out of the hospital a little bit here.
Oh Lord,
I'm so
bless
sorry.
you for calling us. We're going to reschedule. Although earlier in the
Yes.
show I said I'm sure he has something he needed to do, perhaps shopping for a new eye patch. Well, it turns
no, I'm
out,
not going to go into it. Yeah,
yeah, but
it was bad.
But you're okay now. You think?
They think so. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, that had been said. The next time you're on,
Yes.
you need to be think about anything because you know everything off the top of your head. Next time you're on, we're going to talk about if you're used to visiting Bourbon Street. Give me 2 or 3 things you can do that, my lord, aren't on Bourbon Street that we can get a little bit out of the quarter, and we'll talk about that.
Absolutely.
And we'll schedule. I'm hoping to still be back in December, and we'll certainly get you on prior to that visit.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Again, sorry.
Don't
just,
worry
one of
about
those
it. I'm
things.
just
Don't
glad
worry.
you're
We're
fine.
glad you're okay.
My love to Robin, and you take care of yourself, and I'll give you a call later over the weekend.
Sure will.
All right,
Okay.
John.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, good. I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah,
So-
thank goodness.
Anyway, the A train. We got an A train.
Yeah, let's do
Good
it.
thing. It's going to be the bullet train now. The A train's on its way in. I'm
Yeah,
on
let's
my
bring her
way
in.
out. We'll see you at the fair next week. As always,
All
this
right.
show has been for Mark and Georgianne and for you. Until next Saturday and all the Saturdays beyond, we wish you the very best and join us again as we raise the standards. I'm Jacoby. I'll see you soon.